the molasses will become a kind of a sugar, crystal sugar product. This is what the molasses looks like. Because it's difficult to find an example, but I do find one in the Chinese grocery store. So that's pretty nice for the teaching. I mean, we won't be using it, but that's good. Okay, so we had a raw brown sugar here. Okay, once this raw brown sugar comes out, what are we going to do? There are the several steps we're going to do. We're going to do a going through refining process. Okay, the refining process. You have a raw brown sugar. You will be mixed with a syrup. The syrup called a magma. So this is how it works. Okay, I have a sugar right here. It's a raw brown sugar. And I know I have kind of molasses on the top. I want to remove it. How we do? We add another layer of syrup, which is magma. And then we washed in water, and then we do centrifuge. This process called affination. However, lots of the companies skip their steps because it is expensive. It is expensive and it is a high energy cost. So they skip it. So they couldn't be just a raw brown sugar. Okay, then they do centrifuge. And what they do? Clarification. They do carbonization, or they do decarbonization. Decarbonization, sorry. Decarbonization. Carbonization or decarbonization. Pumping with carbon dioxide is lots of the easiest way to do. Now we're going to go this way. You have a color there. You don't like it because what we're going to do is white refining sugar, edible sugar. You have a color there, definitely. So we have to do decoloration. What we did the decoloration, there are two ways to do. Ion exchanged resin. Or you can do granule activated carbon. That's decoloration. We want to let the color come out. Sometimes we just use sulfide oxide. We can do that too. And we need to do demineralization. There's the minerals there, we don't like it, so what we do? So demineralization we're using is desalting ion exchange resin. Okay, then this one down, we sometimes do softening. With all these three, now pretty much go back to do crystallization. So recrystallization followed by centrifuge. We pretty much will get a white refining edible sugar. Okay, so this is a process where we talk about using the sugar cane. How are we going to do the sugar beets? We're going to go here. Sugar beets looks like a yam. We cut into the V shape. We're going to have to do is a counter current, 85 degrees Celsius, hot water. Okay, this is the key, the counter current. What means counter current? The sugar beets is there. When you cut, the flow of water is go this way. So every time you are facing is clean water, that's called countercurrent. I don't know about the sugar beets. In the poultry slaughtering processing, you also require to do the scalding water is using countercurrent. Even the chilling tank should be countercurrent if it's stirred. However, there are lots of the people, they say they do countercurrent, but actually it's not. The reason is when they're building these countercurrent equipment, they only have an engineering idea, or they stand at engineering standpoints, but they do not have a food quality and a food safety mind. So that's why they sometimes they think it's countercurrent, it is actually not. When you have 85 degrees Celsius hot water, this could be remove impurities and also will be kind of like a diffusion. Okay, so that means you make a juice. Okay, when you're making something like that, they will be going through this way. Goes to clarification process. Okay, they go into the clarification, have a carbonization, decarbonization, then do decoloration, demineralization, softening, and then they do the crystallization. So at this step is a crystallization, not a recrystallization. Then do the centrifuge, and they will get white refined sugar, and the molasses also could come out, but will be very minimal. Now, what is the requirements before they do crystallization? You need at least to have 65% dissolved solids. Roughly 40 to 45% of the sugar. Then you could do it. Okay, so this is the whole thing. When we talk about is the manufacturing of the table sugar. This section, I think our textbook is described very well. I do want to mention this because some of you could be working in a sugar manufacturing company in some places. And if you go touch the YouTube, look at the YouTube channel, there's lots of the 5 minutes, 10 minutes video talk about the manufacturing of the table sugar. It's some demonstration about that. It's very interesting. You can read about it. But I'm very glad is this semester I do find a sample of the molasses to explain this to you. I never find it I wanted to see, because when you buy those crystal sugar in the Kruger, sometimes it's all very white, it looks beautiful, a little bit yellow.